come out with FORRU today. We're up on top of the mountain on the opposite side of the valley to where I was in the last video, Mont Long. Well, Mont Long is over the other side of that horizon there, and Mont Jam is up that way. And this is a nursery set up over the last 30 years by FORRU, the Chiang Mai University Forestry Research and Restoration Unit at CMU. It's a classroom, if you wish, in the forest area on the mountain, and people from the local village are encouraged to understand and learn all about what the forest needs.
I grow a lot of roselle.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh,
yeah,
the tea.
yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Got lots of seeds this year.
Yeah. It's quite
Flowers,
beautiful, yeah.
flowers are gorgeous.
Yeah, flowers gorgeous, and also you can eat the seeds. I mean the leaves.
Really?
Leaves.
Yeah.
Leaves are great to make a soup.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, some of the notable dates of history of Ban Mae Sa Mai are from 65 through to 97. Obviously things have carried on status quo since, but Rama 9 back in 1965 suggested growing lychees as there was a productive opium growth in the mountains here in Mae Rim. And it wasn't until coming through until 90s that FORRU at Chiang Mai University got involved. So Ban Mae Sa Mai, a model community, is a Hmong people village, as one of the several ethnic groups of northern Thailand, and it's situated 1,200 metres above sea level in the Mae Rim district of Chiang Mai. They settled there in 67 after relocating from higher up the valley after their water supply dried up. In 81, the village that's surrounding area was included within the boundaries of Doi Suthep National Park, and Ban Mae Sa Mai consists of 190 households, population of 1,700, making it the largest Hmong community in northern Thailand. This is a lovely nursery here. There's one up on top of Doi Suthep, which I've been to a few times, and this up in Mae Rim is even nicer because there's a lot of variety out here, out the front in the sunshine, and it just got a different feel to it. I mean, the one on Suthep's great, but this is very, very nice. Lovely. All the different tree species and all the different types of sapling that have been grown on. You make sure the bag of soil is tamped out and is really firm and full, and then you put the seedling in and then put the remainder of the soil at the top there. You say goodbye to that seedling that you've cared for that couple of minutes, and it's like, it must be like parenthood, whereby you've cared for some little thing and it's grown and it's healthy and you're passing it on to the next step. Seeds of all different types of plants or trees from the forest. Well, we've just stopped for lunch and had a lovely cow pat kai dao as well. So fried egg on top of vegetables and stir fried with rice. I've come out across the way there because one of the volunteers today, she's doing an interview with the gentleman that is involved here as a local villager.
ก็คือเริ่มต้นเลยที่เราต้องการฟื้นฟูป่าก็คือเรามีปัญหาหลายอย่างที่กระทบต่อชีวิตคนเป็นอยู่ผืนป่าข้างบนนี้ก็จะหายหมด
I believe what he was saying was, you know, people had chopped everything down and there was a problem with soil, and it was just blowing away, and the soil was flying away and nothing was growing. Today we've got lettuce, and there's plenty of lettuce here, and as far as you can see over the far side there's lettuce. Well, you might be wondering why I'm wearing my hat. Mosquitoes. When you pull your hat down over your ears like that, they can't get in your ears. Because I tell you, with my big ears, they're a magnet for mosquitoes. And sitting in this dark space, putting those pots together, mozzies love me. I'm just going to come down and show you across this valley here. It's a beautiful view. I think they're growing cabbages. Everywhere you go in the mountains across northern Thailand, you see trucks carrying cabbages, and there's hundreds of them here. And these are lettuce, destined for a market, a restaurant, a shop, a table near you. All this is cabbage just here, on these terraces that have been laid into the mountainside. And there's more cabbages down the bottom there. And all the way through the side of that mountain there's more farms growing cabbages and lettuce as well. I keep looking for opium now and again. No, I can't see any. Anyway, we've had our lunch, as I say, and we've rested after a morning's work in the nursery here, potting on these saplings. And now, apparently, we're going to jump in the truck and we're going to go off down the road and we're going to go in the forest and do a bit of a hike, and we're going to pick up some seeds and have a look at some previously replanted, reforested area. So see you there. I'm still here. We've been up to the top where she explained to us that back in the 90s there were several plots sown with saplings, and one of them was left unattended, and the saplings didn't really grow very much, and all the other plots where they've attended to them and they have managed them have prospered. So they've proved that the management of the forest is necessary to keep the forest growing, because of the species here can easily be overrun by predaceous species that come in, and she's taking us through some of the types of seeds that we could see along the way, about animals that eat them, and the fruits that the seed is contained within. that falls to the ground, and you can see the different qualities of that. It's very, very interesting, the on the hoof discussion about the seeds. It's a lovely walk down the mountain where we've rode up to the top on the back of the truck, and now we're walking down. So it's lovely to hear the birds when you're walking on your own. You're quiet, and you hear the little cheeps and twitters. I'm not familiar, as I like to be, with highland birds. You see, birds, for those people that don't understand, live at different altitudes, so therefore you get lowland birds, you get wetland birds, you get coastal birds, and you get highland birds. And that's fascinating. When you go up to the top of a mountain, you see and hear birds that you don't see down below, you're not familiar with down below. But then you get, as you come down, you get the crossover of those you know and those you don't know. That's a little Iora making that plaintive. Now we're coming out into some more farmland as we come down out of the forest at the top there. And here we've got spuds. I think these are potatoes. Yeah, they're spuds. Well, our stay up on the mountain here today is coming to an end, and I'm going to say farewell to you and leave you with this beautiful scene, looking down the mountain over towards Mae Rim in the distance, in that valley, and with that dog barking.